the start of this week, I had one goal: get YouTube rank on as many servers as possible. One thing I didn't realize is that it's not just a rank, it's a contract, and you'll see a little bit more when we get into the video. Now, when I started this channel, I always had the goal of getting YouTube rank on hypixel. Obviously, that's the goal of any YouTuber who is a hypixel content creator. They want to get YouTube rank on the biggest Minecraft server that there is. But I never really realized the cost of having YouTube rank on a server until I hit 1K. Hit 1K, I said, hey, I have 1,000 subscribers, maybe a small server will accept me for YouTube rank. I went on so many server lists looking for any type of server that would accept me for YouTube rank. So I joined as many servers as I possibly could and just applied for YouTube rank, not thinking anything about it. But then, as I started to talk with more and more owners, I started to realize what YouTube rank really was. Alright, so we're on Potatoes.network, and yeah, I have the YouTube rank. It's very cool. I can't like /Nick, or I can't vanish, or do anything. It's really just the title. We're on SagePVP, the biggest server I applied to, and look, I have YouTube rank. Nick, can I /finish fly? But maybe I can do that in the lobby. Oh. Alright, we're on PvpIsland, and look, I have YouTube rank. Yes, I literally have. Can I look, or /fly, maybe vanish? Now trust me, I'm not saying all of this to bash on these small servers. I mean, there's really no reason for me to have any of these commands. There's like 5 to 50 players online. It's not like I'm gonna get targeted in anything. You can obviously see my dilemma. I got YouTube rank on all of these servers, but for what? I mean, I can send links, I guess, but I checked, and I can send links on my alt account without any problem, without the rank. So, what does it do? It gives me YouTube rank. I don't know what I expected. I really don't. I get YouTube rank. I don't have any commands at all. It just says YouTube. And I've had to agree, if I want to keep the rank on 2 of the 4 servers that I applied for, I have to post or stream 2 times a week, or the rank gets taken away. And so we're back on hypixel, the server that 99% of my content is about. It's always been about hypixel. As a hypixel creator, posting 2 times a week wouldn't be anything. I mean, I'm a hypixel YouTuber. You get YouTube rank, it's not just a rank that you're getting, it's a lifestyle, or it's a contract saying, hey, you're gonna be this role model on our server, and you're gonna get the rank to promote the server, and you have to post 2 times a week, or it gets taken away. So yeah, I have honestly learned a lot from this experience. I've learned that nothing comes easy, and it's not just as easy as having 1,000 subscribers. It doesn't matter how many subs you have. It's not just a walk in a park to get anything. So yeah, I'm going to be doing a promotional thing right now for each server, because I said that I would. So 2 specific servers called ArcadeCraft and Potato Network that I'm actually going to like play on. So those servers, I'm probably going to keep the rank on, but probably not any other server that I applied for. I also just want to mention that VeltPvP and Potatoes and Space Potato, I did apply, but I basically need, for Space Potato, a video that promotes Space Potato to get 1,000 views. So if this video ends up getting 1,000 views, I do have a promotion for Space Potato in this video, so if this video gets 1,000 views, I'll get YouTube rank on Space Potato, and I'm pretty sure there's no, like, you have to make videos 2 times a week for that, and if there is, then I won't apply, because obviously I'm not going to do that, but if there isn't, then I'll get on there. And then VeltPvP said to make a video on the server, and I said okay. And so VeltPvP, I'm probably going to be getting YouTube rank on after this video uploads. If this video does well, if this video gets like 100 views, then probably not. But like if this video does really, really well, which hopefully it does, I should be getting it on Velt and Space Potato. So yeah, those are the 2 like big servers that I applied for. But yeah, let's go to the promotions. SagePVP is a faction server that also has duels in it. I like playing no debuff and sumo. I'll be showing some clips here. I'm not very into factions, but there is around 100 players playing factions like all the time. There also is a kit PvP where you can basically with faction PvP and how it actually will work in factions. If you want to learn how to PvP for that faction server, you just go to kits. And yeah, it's actually really, really cool, so I'm just be showing some clips. The PvP is really, really smooth on here, and yeah, that's SagePVP. Potatoes.network is an Australian server, so if you're from the US, you're gonna get high ping, but if you're from Australia, this is perfect. It has some soup game modes and a, like, basically kind of like a PvP arena, and it was really fun to fight the owners while they gave me YouTube rank while they were online, which was really, really cool. Are super nice, and they're developing some new game modes that have never been shown before. They're customly coded in, and I got a sneak peek of them. I'm gonna show this one really quick. A Bedwars Skywars mix, and it was really fun to play. I got like behind the scenes stuff, so potatoes.network is super cool, and I am the only one to beat the impossible bot, and you're gonna watch me beat the impossible bot right now. Yep, I beat the impossible bot, and I'm the only person ever to ever do that, and I'm just the best PvPer. Yeah, potatoes.network. The Islander is basically a hypixel copy server. It has bedwars and a few other duels game modes. It's a little bit laggy at times, but I did get the rank on here, so I'm not complaining too much. PvpIsland is basically just hypixel, but a little bit different, and so yeah, I would definitely suggest playing on there if you want to have a really, really fun time. ArcadeCraft is an amazing server that has bedwars, skyblock, and survival. It also has some really, really fun parkour that I seriously cannot stop playing. Oh, there we go. So it works in survival. It does say YouTube. It says N YouTube. Notable. That is so odd. Yeah, I probably just... Oh yes, there we go. I have YouTube in the chance. There we go. All in all, great server and has an amazing player base, so you should definitely join while I'm live streaming because you can see me playing bedwars or survival or maybe even skyblock. So basically, if you just do YT, it takes you to a link, and basically the link says if you get 1,000 views on a video that promotes Space Potato, then basically you can get YouTuber rank. And so basically, if this video ends up getting 1,000 views, then I can get YouTube rank on here, but I doubt it's gonna get 1,000 views, but if it does, that'd be cool. But yeah, basically it's actually pretty cool. I use this a lot for this. It's like basically you just jump, and then it helps me learn how to do like double. You have to place 2 blocks like that. I learned how to do that with butterfly. So yeah, I really like Space Potato. You can do that, and then I also just like doing, obviously, hit clutches. This I practice jitter clicking, jitter and butterfly in here. We're gonna jitter just like that. And yeah, basically just countdowns. One thing I would add, that was butterfly. One thing I would add on here is basically the timer to be like like faster, because it's actually like pretty slow. You have to wait like a full like 2 seconds for it to hit you. So that's one thing that I would add. But yeah, it's actually like really fun clutching on here, and you can go through like all your settings, like level 2 knockback. I will most likely not be able to do this. Yeah, definitely not, because I'm not a drag clicker, but level 1 is actually pretty fun to do. Alright, and we are on VeltPvP. Now, Velt is actually a really cool server, and they said that they would give me YouTube rank if I made a video on their server. So hopefully this video counts. I told them that I'd be releasing a video on Friday, so hopefully this video counts as making a video on their server. But if it doesn't, then I'm gonna have to make a solo video on here. But that's fine, because I'll make a solo video on Velt if that's what it takes to get YouTube rank. But yeah, the staff replied really quickly. Unlike Mindman, I tried to get I tried to get YouTube rank on Mindman Club, but it was 2K, and it took them like a pretty long time to respond. But overall, oh, I'm getting destroyed overall. Overall, every server that I've tried to apply for has been super like fast responding and stuff. And so yeah, VeltPvP, an actually great server for practice like that. They also have bots. I love fighting bots. It's just they're just so fun to fight. Alright, promotions are over. Thank you all so much for watching, and thank you to every server that gave me YouTube rank. I am seriously so thankful for it. Would like to ask if a YouTube rank person on Hypixel sees this video, which probably won't happen, but if they do end up seeing this video, I'm just curious, do you ever feel like you have an obligation to post on the server just because you have a rank? Now, obviously, as you gain more of a following, you don't really have as much pull with YouTube rank as you do with your fans. Like, you want to post on the server because that's what your fans enjoy. But have you ever just gone, if I stopped posting on Hypixel, I wouldn't have this rank anymore? And has that ever like dawned on you or something? I'm just curious. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. God bless, eat a taco, and bye.